now just, I don't think I want soda. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Cheyenne. You watch the channel? You wanna be on Daily Dose? Say what's up. You got any shout outs? Any friends you want to shout out?
Natalie and Kayla.
Ooh, Natalie and Kayla. What's up? Nice meeting you guys. Thank you for supporting.
Dedication, spend your time wisely. Yeah, I know it's hard, but you gotta do it like Nike. Them benefits are lovely. That trophy mighty shiny. Shout out to that Mav, nappy boy, and even wifey. Ooh. God first, God bless. You ain't know, you ain't know. God first, God bless. You ain't know.
Okay, so today was another episode where we fluffed up, didn't vlog as much. It's Juice's fault. Let's just throw it out there. Let's blame that ninja, okay? So, this video is gonna be maybe whatever clips we have, if we have some clips. But it's gonna be my gaming setup, or just the whole office setup. Because we have a lot under this hood that y'all might not know. And yeah, so when people ask, we can have a video to refer them to. And it might take me a while because there's a lot of stuff here. So yeah, apologies. We're gonna up our vlogging. I'm gonna get on Juice. We're gonna up his vlogging because it's obviously all his fault, none mine. And you know, hopefully moving forward we tighten up a little bit. But it just happens sometimes. You know, the daily vlogs. You know, this channel is one of 2 channels that we got going on. So sometimes Juice and I might get busy and we just, if like a camera's dead or we lose it for a little bit, it just gets bad. So not that it's an excuse, just letting you know why it might happen sometimes. Love you guys are awesome. Maverick fam, we up. Time to get it. You know what, my room is kind of clean right now, aside from this dirty plate. You guys want to see my setup? Show you guys the setup. You want to see the setup? Huh? I have this dirty fork. Oh, I'll just put it over here. Alright, so now let's start over here. This is Juice's setup. So let's put the fork here. We have like 2 workstations. We got my workstation, Juice's workstation. Now, this isn't gonna be as dope. This is an official setup video, right? There's not gonna be links in the description for you guys to buy this off Amazon. I'm not gonna know the names and the specs of stuff because I'm just not hip to all that. I ask a lot of questions before I buy stuff, and I get it, and then we take action. So, Juice's computer, there's actually a second one back there. That's his old computer. Not sure what we're gonna do with it yet. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good as this. So this has like the i7, I think it's like a 1070, 1080 graphics card, something like that. Something that's supposed to be good. And yeah, he's got the two monitors. This one ain't working right now though, because this is Samsung, Juice, really? It doesn't have like the HDMI output that we need to connect it. So he's been working on just one monitor ever since we got the new computer. All right, put the dirty fork back there. Now let's move on over to mine. Now I have the triple monitor, okay, and 2 PC setup. I don't know that we need Juice to have the 2 PC setup, so if I had room, like that's why I want to move. If I had room, we'd have like a 3rd desk somewhere. Kind of like, yeah, I'll talk about my vision for that some other time. I also have a Mac that I don't ever use. Like, I was so excited to get it and like in such a rush, and I don't ever use it. It's actually, this is the Mac right there. That's the computer, and that's the monitor. All right, my camera. It's like a Canon XC10, I think. It's a camcorder. We also have the same one right here. It's definitely, again, a lot of my setup is overkill because I would rather save time than money. Time efficiency means a lot more to me than, you know, money in my savings account. So I bought 2 of those because what I used to do is I would have to move cameras from here to there depending on when we were recording. So I'll open up like OBS. So I have OBS open, right? This is what I use to record my cam most of the time. I guess this is part of the setup. This is our vlog camera, which is the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. But, you know, I would record videos here, maybe like a walkthrough, pack openings, different things like that. And then when I do my Madden gameplay, it was always back there. And it would suck because I have this on like a tripod, you know, just leaning perfectly in position, right? Then I got the light above it. It's hard to reset up. And then when I have to drag it way over there and then like lean it against the TV to get the shot. So now that we have 2, I can just hit this little switcher thing and then that goes from that camera to that camera, right? So I have an HDMI switcher to switch between those. If you were to look back there, like, those wires are horrible. It's crazy. I had a dude from Geek Squad come out. He couldn't do anything. It's a little dirty, like, that's a little clustered. Not usually that clustered. Yo, these fast chargers are the bomb diggity fresh though, man. You could just set that boy up there and it'll charge for you. That's like my new move.
I'm unable to process your request. Try again later.
Shut up, I wasn't talking to you, watch. What else? I just switched to this keyboard. I used to have, I think I had a Corsair keyboard up here before. I got a few different gaming keyboards. The main reason I switched to this, the keys are a lot more quiet. I mean, they're still mechanical, but they're a lot more quiet. Had to get Juice some quiet keys too, alright? Because he would be, he used to have a gaming keyboard, and all he does is edit. And he'd be in the back of my, I'd be recording a video and you just hear, I was like, nah, man, we gotta fix that. So I'll get back to showing you my setup. Hold on, we'll just take a break to look in here. This is the closet of junkiness. Juice is actually, alright, mini rant. Keeping your eyes open for opportunity, right? I schooled Juice on that from when he first got here. I was like, if you need money, it's not that hard to make money. You just look for places where people need something done, a void you can fill, value you can add, and you just insert yourself, right? Money's flowing everywhere, alright? If we go to the whiteboard, some of y'all broke ninjas, this will help you. 2017, you gotta work overtime to like have no money. To have no money, you gotta work overtime. Look, let's draw it. So, right, unless you're doing something illegal like counterfeit, right? Money always goes from one person to the next, right? Always. So money's always flowing, and that's the thing. Money's always flowing this way. Like, people always spending money. You gotta live in abundance, man. People talk, there's talk of like the recession and blah 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 blah, and people was getting rich, man. There's always money flowing somewhere, all right? It's flowing. So this is money flowing. You just gotta find out where, and then you just gotta insert yourself, all right? You gotta insert yourself. So me, all right, there's money flowing, you could say, on YouTube, right? There's an area on the internet where people gather to watch people that create content. And then advertisers, see, there's a lot of people doing that, so they advertise on these videos that people create, and we just inserted ourselves, right? Obviously ours wasn't, you know, like, the reason we did it wasn't like we didn't see just the opportunity and we was like, oh, it's a money thing to do, right? But it's what happened. Regardless of how we ended up doing YouTube, that's still what we did, right? And so it can be whatever. Some people be like, oh, boom, real estate, you know? Maybe you like, all right, I don't, you know, it's hard to get into real estate when you don't have any money, so maybe, or actually it's really not, but anyway, I know some people have done some really cool things with that. Maybe it's, you're like, all right, I know some neighbors that need their yard, you know, mowed, or some landscape work, some easy stuff, boom. You can do that. Juice found a lazy ninja that don't like to clean his room, that don't like to organize stuff, but likes to have it done, right? That has bookshelves that he likes organized, and games and closets. So he's like, I see a need here, so boom, he just inserts himself. And it takes practice, but you gotta train yourself to just see these voids, right? And it can go deeper, maybe on YouTube. You gotta just train yourself to see this. Maybe there's a void on YouTube or certain series that people aren't doing, and you can insert yourself in there. And so you just gotta see where you can provide value for people, and then you can get paid. And so Juice is actually pretty good. He's always asking me to do something now. The amount of small stuff that Juice just does around the house and he gets paid for, like, it's crazy. And at first it used to take him so long. I'd be like, Juice. He'd be like, yeah, I want some money, man. I'm like, cool. So make it happen. And he would just sit there and think. And he had that stupid look on his face, like. But now he stays like, yo, hey, D, I'll do this for you for 200. I'll do this for you for 40. I'll do this for you. And he's doing his thing. But yeah, we used to have this one, I think. Is this the Corsair? Yeah, I think so. This is the one no, this is the one Juice used to have, I think. Look. You hear them keys? Just in the back of my videos, just like Juice, shut the fluff up, man. And this was the one I used to have. This one was actually really good. I just went for something a little bit more quiet. Jeez. Because in my videos, it was kind of loud too, so. Just louder keys. And then we got, what do we got? Like throwback systems. We got the 360. We got 64. We got a dang DDR pad we still haven't used. I think that's some old fan mail. This is my belt. For those that didn't know, I won like a YouTuber UFC thing tournament at EA Play. So I actually got some weight to it, like, you know what I mean? Signed by Ronda Rousey. This is before she completely fell off, but who knows? Hopefully she makes a comeback. But yeah, cool. Just got some old stuff like retired mics. Oh snap! I have this mic. What? I'm drowsy. Is this a new one? It's not the new one. The new one's over there. Yeah, I got so many mics. So we got this Yeti. This one's old. You see the logo done got beat up. I got the Razer mic up there. We got some lighting stuff that we don't use enough. We actually have thrown it in on videos and no one even said anything. It's like ninjas don't even notice, so cool. And then if we come down here, we got some more mics. This is, I'll kind of explain it. I just bought that one, right? I had a bunch of games, man, that I probably should give away. These are all unopened. Either that or I take them back to GameStop for like $8. Got the mini fridge. And then I have over here, actually I just bought yesterday 2 more capture cards. I got the Live Gamer Portable 2. I never had this one. This one's kind of new. They had the Live Gamer Portable, like the first one, and it basically allows you to capture stuff without having a PC. So if I was at an event and I want to capture some gameplay, I could do that without having a PC. It just records on like an SD card. So that's really cool. What else? And then I got this one, the Live Gamer Extreme, which I already have right here. And then this is the, well, that's the HDMI switcher, but I have like most of the capture cards is worth having. Look, I just have some laying around. This is the Elgato HD60. Yeah, the cord for it somewhere. But I already have one of those hooked up back behind this TV. I have a, what else do I have? I have a AVerMedia U3 something is hooked up behind here. I got the Elgato thing that goes in your computer. I have that in here. I got the AVerMedia that goes in your computer in here. I have like all the capture cards. And I used to always say I like the AVerMedia more. I don't know, my AVerMedia's been fluffing up though. I think that's why my computer's been blue screening, so that's why I bought some more. So I'm gonna switch out the U3 ones, which is this. Let's see if I could find it. This one right here. This one's getting subbed out for this one. Okay, back to the setup. So here we have the mixer. The mixer is pretty cool. Helps me control the sound between the 2 computers. So I stream on this PC, play my games on this PC, which basically just helps me, one, control what I hear in like a really cool way. But mainly, I can play at like a higher setting on this computer and really, you know, I could push this bad boy, right, and not have to worry about it having to do anything as far as like encoding and uploading and all those big words it is used when streaming, right? So that's the one benefit that I really like about it. And this is before I actually knew about OBS Studio, which is actually good. I don't really, if you're starting YouTube, my setup is way overkill. You don't need 2 of those cameras. Those camcorders were expensive. I just do it for like, you know, being effective. So with this computer, I beast out, play at a high setting, and then I can also be recording at the same time separately, and then that signal is sent to the stream PC, and then I stream, and yeah, and I can have all the pop-ups and sound. And then here, so everything, so I was playing a scary game the last couple days, and I can control it. So people were trying to donate and subscribe, and it was loud, and it would scare me. And I was like, nah, fluff that. I ain't got time for all that. So I just turned this knob down right here. Ooh! And I could barely even hear it. So it didn't scare me no more. If I'm doing H1Z1, I got all the donation stuff up so I can hear it. I'm like, oh, shout out to you. Okay, cool, shout out to you. I get top 10, top 5, I need to focus. Turn that down a little bit, no distractions. Or I could turn the game up. Just stuff like that. And then it allows me to have my mic, right, that I have here, and I have the mic going to both PCs. So that's beautiful. If I'm talking in game, people can hear me. but also my stream can hear me. So that's the mixer, does you know, stuff like that. And I switch between the two computers like so. So I have my gaming PC on all 3 monitors, and then my stream PC is just on these outside ones. I just did that, right? And now I'm on my streaming PC. And then I have like a little switching thing like that I taped to the back of this keyboard. I push that, and then my mouse and my keyboard switch over to the stream PC. And then, so if I kind of change the inputs back to the other PC and then I hit that, then my mouse controls this PC again. So yeah, that's that. Over here, we got 2. Remember, we used to have 1, now we have 2. Just so that we can do stuff like MUT Wars. Trent and I can do like the Rainbow Six series. We just have 2 systems. So we got 2 Xbox Ones, 2 PS4s, and we can have 1 on this computer and we record it, and then 1 on this computer and we record it. And then also something tricky here, I actually have this monitor, or this TV doubles whatever's on that middle monitor there. So you see? So if I want to play a computer game, but sit over there and play it like Gang Beasts, because Gang Beasts is only on the PC, then we would just put Gang Beasts or whatever game on this middle monitor, and then we could sit at the couch and play it. So that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of crazy things going on that you can't see on the surface, but I'm really proud of the setup, man. It's taken me a long time to figure it out. We got wireless headphones, should we need them. We also got 2 sets of wireless headphones for the systems. I don't know where they are though. We have the PSVR. We have drones. The new Mavic. It's like a little drone that you guys have seen. We got the bigger one over there. And then we got some games. Some of the new ones. The throwbacks. A drawer full of miscellaneous controllers and weird things that I buy and don't really use, like the NVIDIA Shield Portable. We got controllers to the point it won't open up. Random cords. Oh, I still got these Astros. Dang, I forgot. We got Astros in there. Old camcorders. VR stuff. GoPro stuff, you know, just random cords, man. Should I need it? Like if I want to try something crazy with the setup and I'm like, oh, I got it. I was looking for this. Dang. Yeah, you know, just random stuff. If I'm at like Best Buy or something, I see something like cheaper on sale, I might just buy it to throw in the drawer, because I never know when I'll need it. So yeah, that's the setup, man. This is very, very, very much overkill. There are people with millions and millions of subs more than me that don't have anything like this. So don't think that you'll go and get all this and instantly be successful. This is just how I like to work, man. I like to do some things that allow us to do innovative and creative content that I don't see anyone else doing. Maybe it's out there, I just don't see people doing it. I like to be efficient, right? So people be like, yeah, man, I see you, man, you ain't got no shoe game, or man, you've been wearing the same 8 shirts. Not even 8, you've been wearing the same 5 shirts since you started YouTube, which is true. I haven't like upped my clothing and I'm not fresh, but that's not what's important to me. I mean, I walked you guys through here. Obviously, if it was that important to me, I could have picked up a few shirts. If I was trying to be fresh, I could have picked up some shirts or something, but I get my shirts from Walmart. I invest in all this stuff, you know? That's what's more important. I invest in this, in business stuff, and then I invest in my family. You know, the girls go to a good school, good dance academy, all that stuff. Once we're doing really, 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 really good, then I'm gonna be fresh. Then I'll come back and worry about stuff. But that's not really a priority for me. I'd much rather pick up a book than pick up some clothes. This is the bookshelf. Someone asked me on stream about if I got any new books, and I have. I just haven't been telling you guys. I don't know why. This is a newer one. It's like it's Alkalize or Die. It's kind of like this new, it's not new, but like an alkaline diet. Some stuff I'm reading up on. You know what I did? I don't know where it is. I got a book on it's about KSI. I think it's like a biography or something. It was like suggested to me on Amazon. I don't know where it is, but I got that. I got a new jujitsu book. Where the fluff did I put my books? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. But I've probably, yeah, I've got like 4 books recently. Like recently. But yeah, as I get new ones, I'll remember to tell you guys. So yeah, I think that's the setup. Any questions, anything, get at me and I'll do a follow-up. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Everybody say good morning! Happy Sunday, everybody. We are trying to be off to church.
We have coin.
You got a coin?
I gave her money. She found that because she found it because it fell out my purse. I told her to put all my coins back, but
I promise you guys I did Lorraine's hair, and she decided she was gonna go roll around all over the floor. Well, nothing. It's not my fault. I did it. She destroyed it. Sorry. Anywho, trying to be off to church. Waiting for Dion as usual.
No, I have laundry.
So, yeah. Then I got laundry to do. A lot of it, kind of. Not excited about it, but it is what it is.
I took my shirt off so I don't get panda on me. But we're gonna go see the movie Sleepless with Jamie Foxx. It's like, what happens? He gets his son kidnapped? I think it's something like that. He gets his son kidnapped and he like, pretty much like, what's that movie? Waist Deep. Have you seen that? With Tyrese Gibson, and she doesn't have a childhood, guys. You haven't seen Waist Deep?
No. That movie sounds really familiar, but I haven't seen a lot of movies.
But yeah, posted in front of Walmart. We're gonna go get like drinks and snacks and stuff. It's way cheaper to buy them here than in the movie. So yeah, I'm gonna finish eating and I'll be back at y'all later. Shout out to date night.
Oatmeal.
That's oatmeal, not hot cereal. Like, what does that even mean? So we're in Walmart. We're getting like these movie snack hacks for the movies, and I look up and on aisle 16 I see it says hot cereal. So I asked her, what the heck is hot cereal? And she was like, it's like oatmeal but hot or something.
I said oatmeal and like hot cereal, like.
Yeah, but what is hot? That's what we were trying to figure out. What is hot cereal? So she gave like an answer that made sense. Like as we were walking down the aisle, there was nothing but like Trix, Frosted Flakes. Can't find the candy either. But like, yeah, we were walking down the aisle. There was like chips, Frosted Flakes, chips. All this, not chips. Trix, Frosted Flakes, and like all the normal cereal. And she was like, this is hot cereal. And I was like, no, that's oatmeal. So I don't know if they're referring to oatmeal as hot cereal. They're probably referring to the oatmeal as hot cereal. I'm getting more comfortable vlogging in public too. I'm actually starting to like the looks that I get.
All right, here we go.
All right, to the candy.
Candy.
Oh, we gotta get Lifesaver gummies.
Ew,
I think that's.
Just kidding.
What?
I said just kidding.
What?
What?
You crazy. Please give me time, cause I'm searching for these words to say to you right now. If you could tell me what song that's from, I'll pick a random person and PayPal them $1 if you get it right.
Do you want to get gummy bears too?
Lemon star fruit. Oh yeah, get this.
We get gummy bears?
These. And gummy bears?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I don't think I want soda. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Cheyenne. You watch the channel? You wanna be on Daily Dose? Say what's up. You got any shout outs? Any friends you want to shout out?
Natalie and Kayla.
Ooh, Natalie and Kayla. What's up? Nice meeting you guys. Thank you for supporting. Hey, that's awesome. That was the first girl I've ever met. That was cool. All right, and then again, I don't think I want to do soda. I just had a big old thing of soda, so we gotta get it cold though. It has to be cold. So let's go back up to the front. Please give me time, cause I'm searching. Oh, that looks so black. Might be because of my hat. Look, I look all sexy and light skinned now, but when I come down here, I guess not that bad.
It looks the same. You just have the shadow like here.
Nah, but like,
you just have the shadow over your eyes.
I know, but like 5 seconds ago, my whole face was black.
What do you think is the direction we were walking?
Nah, fam. Nah, fam. I was just mysteriously black for no reason. All right, y'all, we gonna get these drinks and I'll holler at you.
Oh, what's up, guys? I know it's Sunday. You should know by now. You shouldn't be confused about the happenings of a Sunday. I went to church and I did laundry. That's it. I cooked the girls sliders for dinner, little mini burgers. I watched football, and that's it. I haven't been doing anything of any real importance. What I am gonna talk to you guys about right now, though, is shows. First, let's do Are You the One? Dee and I just finished watching Hunted. It's like 9:30. So we just finished watching Hunted, but I'm gonna wait for him to get out of the shower so we could talk about that together, because I'm sure he hasn't vlogged today. So we'll let him get some camera time. Yeah, Linda? Anyway, Are You the One? For those of you that don't know what Are You the One is biggest matchmaking experiment on the planet. Comes on MTV. Typically, it's 10 couples. This season, it's 11 couples. The whole premise of the show is if your perfect match was standing right in front of you, would you even know it? So they get a bunch of idiots that suck at relationships and put them in the house with their perfect match. So there's 11 guys and 11 girls this season. What they have to do is they have to figure out who their perfect match is. So every episode, there's a challenge. They alternate between it being a guy's challenge and a girl's challenge. Top 3 people get to pick a date of the opposite sex and go on a getaway date. While these 3 couples are on their getaway date, the rest of the people at the house are voting them into the truth booth. Mrs. iMAV, what's a truth booth? I'm glad you asked. Now, the truth booth is the only way to confirm whether or not a couple is a perfect match. Dion and I are on a getaway date, and you guys are like, yeah, they make the most sense. You know, they've got chemistry. They've been kissing the 12 hours we've been here. Let's throw them in the truth booth. So we'll go in the truth booth when we get back from our date, and it'll scan our bodies. And then on the screen, it'll say, no match or perfect match. If you're a confirmed perfect match, you leave the house, you go to a honeymoon suite, and you show up at the matchup ceremonies. If you're not a match, you're not a match. You're supposed to move on and start talking to other people, but that's not always what people do. Matchup ceremony. What the heck is that? Glad you asked. Matchup ceremony is how they end every episode. You go, switches. 1 week it's girl's choice, 1 week it's guy's choice, and you pick who you want to sit with. Dion and I have been vibing. It's ladies' choice. I'm gonna pick Dion. Justice and Brianna have been vibing. Brianna's gonna pick Justice, right? Trent and whatever girlfriend he made up, they've been vibing. He picks a made up girlfriend, and so on and so forth. Now, we all sit together. The host, Ryan Devlin, starts up the machine, and these beams of light shoot into the sky, but only if there's a perfect match in the crowd. Now, the beams of light let you know that there is a perfect match, but it doesn't tell you who the perfect match is. So if we get 1 out of 11 beams of light, you don't know if it's Dion and me or Justice and Brianna. So obviously, the object of the show is to get all 11 beams of light, which means you figured out all 11 perfect matches, and they win $1 million as a group. They split $1 million. If they black out, which means they get no perfect matches at the matchup ceremonies, which means they suck at guessing. They're not paying any of attention. They lose money. Now, previous seasons, it was $250,000 that they'd lose. $250,000. What the fluff? When you're splitting $1 million amongst 20 people, now 22 people, to lose 250 grand is nuts. What? It's crazy. This season, they shook it up a little bit, and they lose $500,000. Yes, half of their money if they black out. These morons managed to black out the second week. It's only week 2. They blacked out on Wednesday like some idiots. It's ridiculous. My issue with the people on this show is it's business. I said this when I asked you guys if you wanted to hear the rant, and this is why it pisses me off. It's business. You go on the show, at the very least, you leave with like a compatible best friend of the opposite sex. Like, no relationship is just perfect off the bat. You gotta work on it. They're setting you up with somebody who's supposedly perfect for you, right? They set you up for a reason. Obviously, it can work. People make relationships work with people that suck for decades. So you're set up with somebody that people think is good for you, and you get to walk away with a little bit of change. What? That's amazing. And you get to be in freaking, where are they? They're in the DR this time. Last time they were in Maui, like, and you get a vacation, like, what? Best reality show ever. Let me tell you what these stupid people do. These stupid people come and they're in the house and they're like, woo, let's drink and party. Yeah, we're here. Holla, we're gonna be slutty. No, you're retarded. You're supposed to be getting to know people. So then they hook up. Not just talking kissing people. Like, these people will know somebody for 6 hours and then they whip their ding-a-ling out, or they got their skirt up. You've known this person for 6 hours. What are you doing? You're on a matchmaking show. Keep your clothes on. Like, what? Ugh. So then they sleep with this person and now they're all invested and they're like, oh my gosh, we just click. Everything's amazing. They're so my type. It's great. I just know. I have a feeling. The whole reason you're on this show, stupid, is because you suck at relationships. You don't know anything. You've been here 6 hours. You haven't learned anything yet. Stop being a hoochie and play the game the right way. So it takes them 2 weeks because they suck at competitions, but they finally get to go on a getaway date. Now they've been sleeping together all this time. They get voted into the truth booth. No match. They're standing in the booth. They're sad. I'm devastated. I was so sure. I was so sure. Oh my God. And then he turns to her and he's like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care what they say. I don't care what this says. You're my match. And we're gonna be together because that's what we want to do. Fluff them, fluff this show. We're in love. Are you really? You're in love? Okay. So now Becky and Tom keep sleeping together and they're not a perfect match, which means they're both someone else's perfect match. In a sense, they don't get to know anybody else, which jacks up the entire system and could potentially cause everybody to lose out on money because you're an idiot and you couldn't keep your dingling in your pants. Now, what sense does that make? None. Makes no sense. But there's an idiot every single season. And then I don't know what it is about Are You the One? The producers just like go to the depths of like Hoville and find the most pansiest dudes ever. Like, just like dudes that are like crying. You're like, she played me. I thought she cared. Because then you're also gonna have the couple that gets thrown into the truth booth and they're not a match, but he can't let it go, but she wants to go talk to Michael and he's sad because she's trying to play the game and he still wants to be cuddling and now he's devastated and crying and breaking stuff. You are a man. You are a boy, Damon. I need you to toughen up. To toughen up and go play this game. Find you some love and get this money. Like, it's not that complicated. I really thought that Andre and Alicia were a match for you people that watch the show now. Like, they were vibing. They were so cute. What made me mad about that situation is they're on their getaway date and they're like, you know what? They're one of those couples, right? I know it's gonna get difficult if we're not a match, but I'm okay. I'm down. I'm riding. It's cool for it to be difficult. And she's like, oh, samesies. Same here. We're on the same page. It's gonna be difficult and we're gonna be together no matter what. They step out of the truth booth after being a confirmed no match. And everything they said goes completely out the window. Freaking Hannah comes up to Alicia like, hey girl, I know you're sad right now, but I've been eyeing him and I'm gonna try and holla. I just wanted you to know that we don't have no problems. And even though your heart is broken into a million pieces, I just wanted to let you know I'm gonna try and talk to that dude that you obviously still like because you just got a confirmed no match 30 seconds ago, right? Super tacky of her. Definitely don't like her at all now. Whatever. Alicia was cool though. She kept it cool and I was proud of her for that. I was like, yes girl, you hold it together. Don't let that stupid female get up under your skin. It's okay. But then she goes and talks to Andre and Andre's like, yeah, you know, I figured deep down that we probably weren't a match, but then you say stuff and it's bad. What? Make a decision. Either you thought you guys were a match or not. Like, you don't get to play both sides. And then he starts kissing Hannah. Like, you're whack. I don't think Alicia should have went off on him in the kitchen the way she did. She popped off kind of hard and I thought that was ratchet and I didn't like that at all. I was really disappointed in her for that. But I get it. She was upset. It's cool. Whatever. But this is by far the dumbest cast they've ever had. 4 seasons. Dumbest cast. That's where I'm at right now. I gotta go because we still gotta rant about Hunted. If you don't watch Are You the One, catch up. We're only 2 weeks in. Start watching it so you could talk and understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking about these stupid people. Just dumb.
Yo, just saw that movie Sleepless with Jamie Foxx. I give it like 20 stars out of 5. That movie was crazy, dog. It's been a while since I've gone to the movies and then had to sit up like this. This is what happened, yo. Like, go!
Okay.
And there's gonna be another one. Oh, Jamie, Jamie, you did your thing, bro. Yo, how do I explain it to them without telling them?
Can't.
Yo, y'all got
so
it.
Many plot twists.
Y'all, dude, you think you know it, you like, yeah, this ninja about to do this, and then you think you know it, and then you like, oh yeah, he this now, that's him, and it, like, I'm not even kidding, that movie was crazy.
I can't even.
Like, I can't even stress. The last time I sat up on the edge of my seat during a movie was probably The Avengers. And I only sat up on the edge of my seat because I like superhero movies like that. But dude, I go see a movie like this, I'm chilling. And then afterwards I'm like, that was okay. It's been like that for like, except Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe, I was kind of like the same way I am now. But that movie, I want to go see it again. They got another showing. Yo, dog, go see Sleepless. So it's like supposed to like give you abs without all the workout. And I was watching the commercial yesterday, and they were getting it. I'm a pro. Sign me up. I need to put me in the infomercial.
The infomercial.
What up? How y'all ninjas doing? Say what up.
Aye.
What's the show called again?
Hunted.
I'd win that stuff easy, man. It's too easy.
You're an expert at running from
the law. Yeah, it's too easy, man. Funny story. I actually have a close family member that's really good at running from cops. I've actually seen him do it. Yeah, it was crazy. Cop showed up, he dipped, jumped over a fence and like hid in a bush. It's low key what I would do.
So funny.
That's low key what I would do. But what you need to do is, right? So the show's called Hunted. Have you explained it?
Yeah.
So what I would do, go to my neighbor's house. Probably not my neighbor, but my neighbor's neighbor. Chill there for 28 days. Easy. They wouldn't look for you there. You wouldn't have to be checking over your shoulder. You just sit up, play Madden all day. It's that simple. What would you do?
That wouldn't have been my first thought, to go to a neighbor's house. I think that's a good idea. I mean, if it's nobody that there's any record of you knowing, you know what I mean? Like, not on your Facebook, but like, calling my mother would be the last thing on my mind. Like,
that's dumb.
I'm not gonna go to my family's house, any of my close friends, like, no. Like, I thought that that the black ladies, I thought their tactic was cool, being in the woods. Why they woke up and decided that they were gonna walk down the highway, I don't really understand. But I thought, you know, camping out somewhere off the grid was really smart. Shout out to Emily, old girl, who decided she was gonna write out their entire fugitive itinerary on her desk calendar and rip the page off. Like, who
planned?
What?
You got a planner to run from the cops? That's a white tactic. Like, bro, really? You serious right now?
That was just super slow. And then, what is it, Matt and Christina, the basketball player guy and the model, who decided that they were gonna use the only certified way they could be instantly tracked at the place that they decided they were gonna travel from. Like, you got money out of the ATM at the train station? Didn't pay off the guy you bought your tickets from? Nothing.
I'm gonna tell you how it could have got out, how it could have worked. Halfway on the city, halfway, you act like your girl's water broke and you got to get off, so you don't actually make it to your destination.
Right. And
then from then you get scattered, whatever. I don't know why they let you off in the middle of nowhere. Be like, yo, don't worry, I'm gonna have it in nature.
Like, just let me off the bus. Don't even say you're having a baby. Just freak out, go nuts.
Yeah, but just go to the destination. Like, come on, bro.
Especially when they started feeling some type of way. They're like, I don't know, I'm just worried for when we get.
Yeah, I would have got off right then.
When we get off, okay, then get off now. Like, what are you thinking?
But knowing their background, like, probably never had to think like that.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the people in the trunk that have been kicking at their friend's house for a couple days, because now the hunters want to like pull the car over because it's suspicious.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you got to start watching this show. It's called Hunted on CBS.
The next episode
every
comes
Wednesday.
on Wednesday, yeah.
So as you've seen this, 2 episodes have already passed. But you can still catch up. Catch this next one on Wednesday and follow along with us.
They got a heads up. We're gonna watch this show.
Let us know in the comment section if you've been watching, and let us know your thoughts. Don't drop your thoughts in the comments unless we drop our thoughts, because you might be spoiling if we haven't seen it, because there might be times where we watch it a day later or something. So yeah.
That they see it a week later.
Well, no, I'm saying it's like, let's say, you know, the one they're seeing it on. So let's say we talk about it on Wednesday A, and you'll see it on Wednesday B. Like, when you see it on Wednesday B, don't be talking about that episode that happened that day. Or on Thursday, be like, oh, did you catch whatever yesterday, blah, 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 and spoil it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't
That's what I mean.
tweet us.
So, like, if we're talking about a certain thing, yeah, let's talk about that certain thing. Stuff like that. But yeah, my camera's about to die.
What up, y'all? Today was pretty chill, man. Got to go on a date night with my girl, see a really good movie. Again, I advise you guys to go see Sleepless with Jamie Foxx. That movie was really good. I already babbled about it earlier, but it was really good. Met the first girl sub today. Well, first girl sub I've ever met in person. It was weird too, man, because like I'm so used to interacting with guys who are younger boys and guys who like the channel. So it was new and a weird experience to actually react with a girl this time. I didn't get to talk to her too much. You could tell her mom was kind of like, who is this black ninja? She was like this bit. Yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was awkward for me, but still dope meeting the first girl sub. So it was probably the highest of my day, man. Stomach's not feeling too good, and I played myself with that with the Panda Express. I knew I shouldn't have ate it, but I did anyway. I tried to take a shower to, you know, get my nauseousness to go away, and it didn't work. So I'm about to call it a night. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. We love you guys. Y'all are awesome. And I'm gonna sign out. So until next time, God first, God bless. I'm gonna read them comments, y'all. I keep forgetting. The outros are going down, but we're gonna pick it back up. Y'all don't, it's a hard task. Drop them in this episode. Your suggestions for outros. And yeah, alright, for real this time I'm out. Till next time, God first, God bless. So basic. I just need to end the clip. End it.
God first, God bless, you know.